Hey folks, it's Eric Lehman here. It's been a while since I did a video of an episode of my show, TPL episode 599. It means we're one episode away from 600. How is everyone doing? Well, now I apologize for not uploading for quite a while after the I had to slow down a bit and take a little bit of a break after doing the seven episode saga, paying tribute to my former workplace, um, which is Ruby Tuesday Dartmouth, and speaking of which, this is my last tribute to the place. I decided to make a mixed CD, thanks to folks at FYE. Did the songs that we listened to while I was at work, and WBRU, mostly the alternative rock music, is what mostly was listened to in the kitchen, especially early and back in the day. So this is the final tribute to that. So until October the 15th, I will explain a little bit more about that as we go along here. The reason why my hair's a little flowing, I just got out of the shower and I look very grody, so I decided, well, gonna have a gonna have a little bit of fun taking a shower. And my father went into an operation for his knee. He had a torn meniscus, so he had that all fixed up. He's at home resting comfortably, thank God. And thank you for all your prayers and support out there to all my friends out there who've been hoping it real well. Big Power Ranger news. Beforehand I do that, I want to show I bought the DVD of Clash of the Red Rangers from Samurai, and I decided, well, why not, get it now. I'm trying to get every single episode of Power Rangers on DVD. So far, I got every episode from the first season up to Dino Charge so far on DVD, and or on Dino Supercharge. But the new Ninja Steel cast has been released. Power Rangers Ninja Steel. Here's a story. Galvanax is a warrior who's a reigning champion of an intergalactic game show known as Galaxy Warriors. And he wants to possess a spirit crystal to become invincible. But here's the thing. The spirit crystal's in the hands of the Ninja Steel Power Rangers with 6 ninja throwing stars. 5 of them have already been picked. I mean, all 6 of them are scattered somewhere. 5 of them already captured those ninja stars. Now they're going to need to use them to defend the Earth against challengers to Galvanax's championship, which is really what the intergalactic game show known as Galaxy Warriors. He sends his challengers down to try to get the Spirit Crystal and the Ninja Stars away to conquer the Earth. But the Ninja Rangers will be standing their way. The Ninja Steel Rangers go like this. Will Schufelt will play Brody the Red Ranger. Zoe Robbins will play Haley the White Ranger. Chan Simpson will be playing Calvin the Yellow Ranger. Christian Lopez will be playing Sarah the Pink Ranger. And the brother of Yoshi Sudarso, who plays Koda, the Dino Charge Blue Ranger, his younger brother Peter Sudarso will play Preston the Blue Ranger. This will be the first in history where sibling actors go back to back and play the same color Ranger in consecutive seasons. So that's always been a first, and so we have yet to have a Gold Ranger named. So who knows who's going to play him? I've always liked the name Roscoe or something like that. Could be a cowboy. You never know what's going to happen. Could be a cowboy rocker. Who knows for sure who's going to play the Gold Ranger and what his name's going to be. Be very interesting. One of the villains from Tokuger will be involved in that as well. So there'll be a little bit of a mix of Tokuger and Ninja in there. So it's a pretty cool idea. So I say so myself. So be very interested to see what will happen in the upcoming season. And it'll be starting in January instead of February. So this is pretty amazing, Yep. All right then. October the 15th on a Saturday night, 6 p.m. Well, I'm having a Ruby Tuesday Dartmouth reunion party with some former co-workers there, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm gonna get really excited. I'm gonna get really gung-ho like Mojo Rawley, being stay hyped, and like Becky Lynch, straight fire. Now people want to know. I'm sure y'all want to know. Let's talk a little bit of wrestling for a minute. All y'all want to know. What do you think of the SmackDown titles? I think it's been very interesting. The tournament. My prediction: the tournament final: Usos and American Alpha, and I believe I'm going to take American Alpha out on top. And The team of Slater and Rhino, who they're going to face, I don't know. We found out the names of the author. Oh, excuse me. As let's not to know. The authors of Pain, Akam and Razor. That's what their names are. Paul Ellering's their manager, of course, and they look the same. So I don't know which one's which. So it's Akam and Razor, which is pretty cool names for the group. And they beat up on TM61. Are they going to go challenge the Revival for the belts? Revival seems to be saying, "Hey, we got no challengers. Can I bring them all on or something like that?" Is the Revival going to go to the go up to the main roster? Possibly SmackDown. Hey, you know, you talk about an 18 tournament. Who's the 8th team? I believe the Revival could be that 8th team. I'm not so sure. Who knows for sure what's going to go on? Let's see. What else is there? Yeah, people want to know about Talking Smack. I watched the episode of Talking Smack where, you know, Daniel Bryan's questioning the Miz's fortitude in his wrestling skill. I think what Daniel Bryan is trying to get is the Miz keeps cheating and hiding behind Maurice to keep his title. I think that's what Daniel Bryan was getting at before the Miz decided to fly off the handle and go completely nuts. And I don't know. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens if this is going to be a one-time only thing where Daniel Bryan's going to return to the ring and challenge the Miz for the Intercontinental title. I don't know for sure. Well, somebody's got to challenge the Miz for the Intercontinental Heavyweight title, and if Daniel Bryan is not allowed to get any titles, well, I don't know. He would. I mean, if he's allowed to wrestle, he would probably challenge him for it. But you know what, though? I wouldn't be surprised. You know, I like to see Samoa Joe come out the main roster and shut the Miz up personally. The Miz always does too much of this. And he's looking like the love child of Fire Marshal Bill and Mr. Ed, for goodness sakes. I mean, Miz keeps running his mouth. He could not shut up. I mean, if he's that upset, you go be a man, go out there, stop hiding behind your wife, stop putting your balls in your wife's purse, and just go to the ring, man, and just go out and go all out. Don't be if you're afraid of getting hit in the face because you're trying to protect the money maker. Let me tell you something. Wear a face protector. Duh. It's simple as that, Miz. I mean, you are an idiot. You're the Intercontinental Champion. Defend the belt. Listen, Bret Hart's. You know, you gotta follow Bret Hart's example because ever since when Bret Hart became the World Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Champion for the very first time, WWE World Champion for the very first time, he defended the belt against anybody. He took up Ric Flair's schedule and he faced all of his friends too. Is it easy? Nah. So, I'll tell you what though, Bret Hart, when he lost the Intercontinental title in mid-92 to the British Bulldog, he turned negative into a positive by becoming the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. So, forgive me. After a while, you shave and all that, you know. I look pretty, you know. So, I tell you what, Miz, you better take a page from Bret Hart's book and just start defending that belt against anybody that wants to take that title from you. Friend or foe, I don't care. Bring the Undertaker back. Have you face him and have him shut you up. Jesus. Jeepers, man. You know? All that. Let's see. What else do I want to tell you? I haven't played any video games for quite a while, so maybe I'm going to start doing another Gamer Dude edition of the show. You never know what's going to happen. I mean, episode 600, I don't think it's anything special I'm going to do. I'm just going to, like I said, you know, like I said, I've worked hard for over 5 years with this thing, so, yeah, this year's been the year of a lot of things closing down. I mean, in New Bedford, it's Ma's Donuts and Flagship Cinemas, while in Dartmouth, there's been, and most of it's at the mall, you know, Hanush Jewelers moved out, you know, Finish Line's gone from the mall, Payhalf's gone, The Gap is gone, Hallmark is gone, you know, and now, recently, Ruby Tuesdays, the 6th store that leaves this year, so you're talking about a lot of stores have been gone, a lot of vacancies, and everybody's moving all around. Victoria's Secret is expanding where the Gap is going to be, and they're almost finished up. And then you have a new jeweler store coming in, replacing Hanush, and you know it's a little crazy, you know. And you know, I still cannot believe that I'm looking at, you know, walking by Ruby Tuesday, signs are still up, you know, as far as the Ruby Tuesday logo sign and everything else. It's crazy, you know, and it's unbelievable. Unbelievable, I'll tell you. It's well, the Patriots have to deal with the defending NFC champ Panthers this year, so this coming game. So we'll see what happens. I got the NFL Network, strangely enough. I don't know why. I didn't ask for it and didn't order it, and boom, there it is. You know, I'm like, hey, I can watch all the football games I want now. It's football season's coming. You know what I mean? It's like a lot of fun. Man. The Olympics are over, and we dominated. Our country dominated USA all the way. Yeah, you know, we dominated medal counts and gold medals, man. That's all there is to it, man. Lots of craziness have happened over there. Like, the one of the swimmers fabricated a story where, oh, he got robbed at gunpoint. Just you know, it's like, oh my gosh. So too many craziness going on here. And all right, I want to call out. I'm not going to call out anybody. I'm just going to talk about, because I was in a little of an argument, YouTube argument, common argument with somebody who thinks the 80s and 90s are the gayest period ever, and it sucks and all that. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you a little uppity, snippety upstarts about this. All right, the 80s and 90s were the coolest decades ever. All right, we went through a tough time period too. It's more different than you are. Right, we had an innocent time. It was innocent childhood for me. I enjoyed watching, sitting home, watching Saturday morning cartoons, going to school, playing with friends, playing baseball. We yell car, we move out of the way. We play till the nighttime. When the lights go on, we go in. And we didn't have, you guys got a point. Life was life's easier now with with smartphones. With smartphones, MP3 players, iPods, whatnot. We never had that back in the day. You're right. We had VCRs, CDs were about to be coming. We still have cassettes and everything else. With old school video games like ColecoVision, Atari, Intellivision. Nintendo started coming out, and it's like, yeah. But we had the cooler stuff. Our music was cooler back in the day as well. I mean, we're thankful to live in that period. So long live 80s and 90s forever. And if you clowns, you millennial clowns out there don't like it, too bad. Don't watch the videos. Sometimes sit back and relax, and sit back and just look at it and go, so that's why they like it. Okay, I understand. If you millennials only understand, and that's all I got to say about that, man. Long live 80s and 90s forever. Yeah, today is Friday. Of course, we're towards the end of August, guys. Next week, I can't believe next week's going to be September. Most of the kids are back in school, ready to start school early, trying to get a head start on things, which is very good. And it's going to be, like I said, this year's been life-changing. This year has been a life-changing year for, for all of us here in our family. Since my father retired back in December of last year, who knew that 2016 would even be a life-altering year, not only for us but for all of us all over the world. We see more shootings, more things happen, and it's just sad, And we all wish for the glory days. We all wish the times were innocent, that we're able to say what we want without offending everybody, and without people flipping out and go, "Oh my God, oh my God," It's like, and hey, listen, I can understand. I can totally understand folks out there. That's why I'm trying to live my life as innocent as I can be. Keep myself out of trouble, keep my nose clean and whatnot. Just go in and do my job. The only shocking thing that happened to me this week was I woke up early. I woke up late. Excuse me. Overslept, and but I woke up at 5 or 6 and ended up being 14 minutes late for work. But I made up for those 14 minutes. It's a good thing about my job, Speaking of my job, I'm at a crossroads again. It's one of those things where, it's kind of what bothers me about this job. I'm not slamming anybody or anything like that. Is the lack of chemistry. When I worked at Ruby Tuesdays, I had excellent chemistry with my coworkers, whether good or bad. We had to have chemistry, teamwork. We work together. Have fun. Relaxing, working. Just keep our minds clear, having fun. Helping try to serve our guests. Sometimes we get stressed. Sometimes that's the way. It's part of life. But I think the communication and chemistry has been the main key. And we only have 10 people as a housekeeping crew, and it's really tough. To interact. We have to keep doing the job, be professional about it. And it's understandable, but we got to interact. We got to communicate, and I think that's the main thing we need. So that kind of I kind of question my job a little bit. I'm the only one outside by myself. 99% of the time, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'm thinking about looking for another job. I don't know. Right now it's kind of like up in the air because I have a lot of things going on with my family and whatnot, and I'm gonna try to once the dust settles, then I will make my decision. Hopefully, I'll make a quick decision by the time winter comes around. We're predicting more snow for the winter time. Well, hopefully, that is not the case. And the Farmer's Almanac is only 80% accurate. So history's again. The odds are against us there, but we'll see. We'll see. You know, we had a pretty hot summer, You know, and that's why it's got so hot. You know, kept the fans on and everything else, and just I feel a nice breeze. You know, look at that, nice breeze. Beautiful. So, so I don't know what my plan is for October the 15th for this reunion. I'm probably gonna get this haircut before, and I'm gonna let it grow a little bit more so I can get it cut, so I can at least look decent and find some decent clothes to wear. Um, so that's that's basically all the time I have on the show, man. It's just random thoughts for Friday. You know, 2016 when life changing year. Um, so use your head, don't do stupid things. Remember, coolness is the essence of a happy person. And next episode is 600. I'll tell you what. I don't know what I'm going to come up with, and possibly do a Gamer Dude edition to celebrate. I don't know. Who knows for sure. All righty then. So have a great day, guys, and relax and just keep cool out there. Get your fans on, ACs cranked up, and whatnot. If you're going outside, find a pool to dive in. See ya.